My stepmother handed her son Dad's $900K garage. Then their biggest client hired me. I started sweeping floors at Martin Auto when I was 15. My father paid me minimum wage, made me redo every careless job, and told customers I would own the place someday. When Dad married Renee, her son Chad was 20 and studying sports management. Chad visited the garage twice in 6 years. Both times, he left before lunch because the smell bothered him. I earned my automotive certifications, became shop foreman, and learned every fleet vehicle our mechanics serviced. Our biggest account was Meridian Shuttle, a regional airport company with 80 vans. If one broke down, I was usually the person their dispatcher called. Renee handled the books. She also handled Dad. When Chad finished college without a job, she created a business development position for him. He received a new pickup, an office, and a salary almost twice mine. I still wore coveralls and clocked in by the hour. Renee called it practical. Chad understands leadership, she told me. You understand engines. Everyone has a lane. Chad's leadership consisted of ordering expensive signs, replacing our scheduling software twice, and taking customers golfing. When mechanics warned him that his promises were impossible, he blamed us for lacking ambition. Then Dad needed heart surgery. During his recovery, Renee announced that he was stepping away from daily operations. At a staff meeting, she handed Chad the title of president and documents giving him controlling interest in the company. The building and equipment were worth about $900,000. Chad had never changed a tire there. I was named senior technical support. My pay stayed the same. Dad would not look at me after the meeting. Later he said, Renee thinks Chad can modernize things. Give him a chance. I gave him 3 months. In the third month, Chad promised Meridian that every van would receive a full brake inspection before holiday travel. Then he scheduled half the work and told me to mark the remaining vans complete so the invoice could go out. I refused. He called me. I could either follow his system or find another garage. So I found 11 parking lots instead. I used my savings to buy a service truck and began doing mobile diagnostics for delivery companies after hours. Meridian's dispatcher, Elise, called when one of their vans stalled at the airport. I repaired it in the employee lot and told her why I had left Martin Auto. She asked to see my inspection records. 2 weeks later, Meridian canceled its contract with Chad and offered my company a 5-year service agreement worth $4 million. I leased a small industrial unit, hired 2 mechanics who had quit. Call my father. We simply answered the phone, documented every repair, and arrived when we said we would. Within 3 years, we had 9 trucks, 12 technicians, and a permanent shop near the airport. Meridian referred 3 other fleets to us. Meanwhile, Chad's garage lost customers. His software sent duplicate invoices, his fastest mechanics left, and an insurance audit found incomplete safety records. The bank eventually scheduled a sale of the equipment. That was when Renee invited me to dinner. She praised my company, said Dad missed me, and suggested I merge with Martin Auto. She wanted me to assume the debt, keep Chad as strategy director, and pay him the president's salary Renee had chosen. Chad slid a folder across the table, as if he were offering me an opportunity. I slid it back. I told them my company was buying only 3 lifts and an alignment rack from the bank. I also offered interviews to the remaining mechanics. There would be no merger and no position for Chad. Renee said I was letting pride destroy my father's legacy. Dad finally spoke. He said, you built what I thought this place would become. I thanked him, but I did not change my answer. The old garage was sold to a tire chain. 5 mechanics joined my company, and Chad moved into real estate sales. Renee still tells relatives I refused to save the family business. I never correct her. The mechanics who came with me know exactly which part of that garage was worth saving.